This is John from the University Skills Academy. Today we're going to be talking about personalised shorthand and how you can apply it at university and then into your working life. Why would you bother? Well, if you've got formal Pitman shorthand or any other formal language of shorthand, great, use it. But if you don't, please continue to watch. The principal reason why we're doing this is it allows you to take higher quality notes faster while you're in class, and what that does is it allows you to focus your concentration on listening to the lecturer and copying down their key points. I'm going to give you a bit over 25 of my own shorthand and give you some ideas on how they came about so you can start creating your own shorthand. First one that I ever did was a square box, and I substituted that for because, and then varying a theme on that. When I started writing because quite a bit and people started using through in class, I put a line through because, and that line going through because reminded me that the word used there was through. Similarly, the commonly used words I varied on this theme. So I took the box and I dropped the lid from the left for which. I took that same box and I dropped the lid from the right for but. And quite often in the various things you'll study, there'll be a process or a set of circumstances that leads to an outcome. So my symbol for lead to is a Z with a vertical line through it. Simple stuff here. Result is a capital R with a line under it. Resource is a lowercase r. Directly from formal economics, K stands for capital. Any word in English ending in the shun or TION symbol, we use the superscript TN at a shortened part of the first part of the word. Therefore, respiration can be written as RESP TN, and the TN at the end is in superscript. Similarly, anything ending in ing, ING, just has a single letter G, again in superscript, after a shortened version of that word. Market, again straight out of the formal economics, but look at what they've done here. They've removed the vowels and they've only kept 3 of the consonants. So you can apply that rule, remove the vowels and keep 3 of the most important consonants, and you can make up a shortened word for that word, and it can apply to anything. Supply for S, def, demand, straight out of the formal economics. Again, hypertext markup language is cut down to HTML, and then usually a number to indicate what version of HTML you're referring to. System is concatenated just to sys. And what else do we have? Account, A/C, accounting, A/C, ing, or we could have said A/C and the small g at the top of the line. DNA, I used to draw this as a figure 8 with a vertical line through it, and the reason why this came about was because the shape of the figure 8 reminded me of the spirals of the double helix. Same area of work, RNA. I just took again the figure 8 because of those spirals and put a horizontal line through the middle. Well, transfer RNA, I just put a lowercase t in front of it. Messenger RNA, a lowercase m in front of that RNA symbol. So you can start writing sentences. Plant M symbol would be the same as plant messenger ribonucleic acid. Export, X, straight out of the formal economics. M for import. Category 5 Ethernet cable, simply Cat5. Ditto, Category 6 Ethernet cable, Cat6. Electronic commerce, Ecom. By synchronous communication, bisync. Let's try and summarize this. You can make up your own shorthand. Tricks to making up your own shorthand. Keep the symbols simple, ideally in a pattern that you don't have to lift the pencil off the page, like the square, like the figure 8. Vary your symbols around a theme. I've dropped the lid on my box. I've changed the position of the stroke through the 8s for RNA and DNA. Very good idea to keep a black book. If you start going through this process, very good idea to keep a black book. Other places you can get this are directly from whatever your university lecturer is doing. Sometimes your fellow students will have an idea. And the key to all this is to review your notes as quickly as you possibly can once you've written them down, ideally within 1 hour, the worst case scenario within 24 hours, so you can start cementing that level of knowledge into the retention parts of your brain early on. In the next session we will look at the Cornell note-taking system. Thanks very much for your time and your trouble. This has been John from the University Skills Academy.